Grand Rising, that goes the Son of God, but you know, they got it hidden behind the clouds. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's get this party started. Grand Rising. It's your boy King David. Listen, let's get this started with no further ado. Shout out to my new subscribers, my old school subscribers, my TikTok family. Wasn't for you guys, wouldn't be possible. All right, members, I will get the video up today. I'm telling you, it'll happen. It's just gonna be a TikTok live, but I'm telling you, the live's where it's at on TikTok. Okay. All right. That being said, listen, just a few things. I'm not gonna hold you guys too long. It's early, so you know the video will be a little bit shorter. You know what I'm saying? I know you guys don't like watching long videos in the AM. So just a few things that Sigma males do, you know, on a daily basis to maintain their masculine frame. You know, we have to do certain things, you know, like maintenance, obviously, working out, certain, you know what I'm saying, self-care routines, things of that nature, and getting enough sleep is a must. You know what I'm saying? You have to get these things in. If you don't, then, you know, you'll be off. And, you know what I'm saying, we have a very strict schedule, so we don't have really time to be off or knocked off track by anything. You know what I'm saying? So you have to stay on the schedule. And without any further ado, let's get the party started. Listen, first things first, you want to make sure you're grand rising extra early every day, all right? You know what I'm saying? You want to make sure that you don't want to get up late. You don't want to get up at 6 or 7. You want to be getting up somewhere between, if you can, 2:30 and 4:30. If you can't get up at 2:30, then, you know what I'm saying, 3:30, 4, that's fine. But you don't want to get up any later than 4:30 in the AM. I want to tell you the reason for this. Man, listen, the earlier you get up, you can get most of everything done by the time everybody else wakes up. The more time you give yourself to training, the more time you give yourself to studying, meditating, you know what I'm saying? And the earlier you get up to do it, which is, you know, the peak hour, you know what I'm saying? They call it, I don't know, they have a lot of different names between that time, but I like to call it, you know what I'm saying, when you're most tapped into God. So between 3 and 4, you're tapped into God, you know what I'm saying? You're refreshed. You've had like a great night's sleep. You're ready to work out. You're going to work out on a fasted stomach. You know what I'm saying? So getting up early is the best thing to do. You guys know it is. If you're not getting up early, you're really just being lazy, and you know it, right? You know you should be getting up early. Get up early is definitely a, it gets you ahead of the game. It gets you ahead of everybody else. Everybody else is getting up late. Everybody else thinks that getting up at 6, 7, or 8 is early. You're getting up at 2:30, 3, 4. You're getting like 3, 4 hours head start on everybody else, right? And you're able to get all this stuff accomplished. Pretty much your entire day can be completed before 12 p.m., which is what my goal is most of the time, to get everything done before 12 p.m. Okay, that way, you know what I'm saying, I can, you know what I'm saying, go about taking care of my son, because, you know, he stays up late and he sleeps in. So by the time he gets himself together after watching his early AM cartoons and stuff, it's going on about 11:30 or so. So I'm ready for my son, you know what I'm saying, give him full time. I've gotten all my work done for the day, all my pre-recorded videos, maybe a live stream that's scheduled for late at night when my son's going to be playing video games or whatever, watching TV. So it don't make no never mind. But I've already knocked out everything important, so when it's time for him, it's time for him. You see what I'm saying? Number 2, right? When you get up early, you need to get up. I don't care what you think. Take yourself a shower. It ain't got to be a cold shower. I prefer the cold one in the early AM. There's a lot of benefits to taking cold showers, but just whatever. Get your butt up, brush your teeth, wash your butt, get yourself dressed and ready. I don't care if you're going to go to the gym afterwards. Don't go to the gym crusty. Don't go to the gym musty. Don't go to the gym, you know what I'm saying, thinking that you can get away. No, man, we're not doing that. We're not those type of dudes. We're going to always be on point. Make sure you're always showering. Make sure that you're always getting up early when you get up. You know what I'm saying? When you rise, you make sure you go to that bathroom. You brush your teeth. You shave your beard. You make sure that you're, you know what I'm saying, taking a shower. You know what I'm saying? Do not get up and go to the gym crusty or musty. Do not get up and start your day off crusty and musty. You're the men, you're Sigma men, you're gonna lead the way. Don't be crusty and dirty, man. I don't know what else to say. You know what I'm saying? Take care of yourself. Early in the AM, okay? Number 3, make sure you're meditating, right? Make sure you're meditating when you get up early. I don't care what your meditation process is. Some people's meditation process is like, I don't know, like coffee and a newspaper. I don't know, whatever you need to do to relax yourself and get in alignment with God. I don't care what it is. It can be early AM walks. It can be, you know, it can be anything. Getting on your motorcycle, going for a ride, getting on your bicycle and riding it. I prefer to get out in nature to help ground myself while I'm meditating. But, you know, it's up to you, you know. Do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? But make sure that you get, you know, in touch with God and let God talk to you, which is your morning AM meditation process, yoga, whatever it is. If you're listening to harmonious beats, or if you're listening to, what else going on here? Like, you know what I'm saying, those angel number sounds and all that good stuff, you know, listen to some of that. I would, you know, still say get out in nature is very therapeutic, but you know what I'm saying, whatever, just do what you can, you know what I'm saying, the best you can. But definitely when you get up, you know what I'm saying, meditate. Next on the list, ground yourself. Ground yourself. Listen, at some point in time you can find some, you know, time where you're going to be outside, and when you're outside, make sure you're paying attention to the nature around you. You know what I'm saying? Just let nature talk to you. You see what I'm saying? This will ground you. Being grounded will help you, you know what I'm saying, anchor some of these thoughts that you have going on. You know what I'm saying, it's floating around, and it'll center you and put you in alignment, right? So grounding yourself is very, very important. You know, it's also important to ground yourself with your, you know, your shoes off and socks off. But sometimes people don't make time for that. But if you can step outside and get that done either before you take a shower or after you get done taking a shower, whatever, you know what I'm saying, works best for you. But I do it, but you do whatever you want to do. But try to ground yourself and get your feet in the dirt, right? There's all kind of like health benefits from grounding yourself, especially with like your blood, and you know what I'm saying, your blood, helping your blood filter out and, you know, not have any clots or whatever. So get grounded, right? Also, if you didn't do it the night before, do some type of scripting. As a man, it's gonna be real. It's easier for you if you write down what you plan to do for the day and make a schedule and stick to the schedule. It don't have to be done daily. I prefer to do it daily when I rise. I also script something before I go to bed, you know what I'm saying? So I have like a basic overall script for the day before I go to bed. And then when I rise, you know what I'm saying, you normally rise with new ideas, especially in the 3 a.m. time frame. So you just add to it, or, you know what I'm saying, trash what you wrote before, or you do another day or later on that day. But just write down things, and that way the thoughts that are in your mind, because you might have these great thoughts in your mind and you're not like applying them in your life. And if you did daily, you know, you would be surprised, you know, with the writing things down, going according to a schedule, how much you can get done without even really having to think too much about it, right? You can move on because you're not having to keep the things. If you're writing down most of your thoughts or recording them or whatever, then you don't have to worry about like keeping it in your head, and you can use that space in your head for other things, right? This is multitasking 101. That's really what it is, right? As a Sigma male, you have to be able to multitask. You have a lot of stuff going on. You don't have time to waste, all right? Let's get this party started. Let's keep it walking. Let's keep it trucking. You know what I'm saying? All these things being said, you're doing this because you need to take yourself out of your comfort zone. You need to be taking yourself out of your comfort zone as much as possible. The more you take yourself out of your comfort zone, the more you grow. You cannot grow within your comfort zones, okay? So as you're doing these things early in the AM, you're scripting. I would also suggest scripting, like, you know, whatever you want, dreams and goals wise. You know what I'm saying? Do it a few times a day, in the AM, in the afternoon, and before you go to bed. Like if you want to be the manager at your job, write that down. I want to be the manager. I'm going to be the manager of my job. I am the manager of my job. How you want to phrase it? I would probably say I am the manager of my job, right? if you're a content creator and you want to go viral and you want, you know what I'm saying, to get your views up, then you just, you know, can write something like, you know, I am going viral on YouTube and TikTok. I will, you know, have my views up. You know, I do have my views up. And, you know what I'm saying, you just, you know, write that. You can do that, you know, a few times in the AM. I don't know, this roundabout number, maybe 6 times in the afternoon. And I don't know, roundabout number, maybe 9 times before you go to bed. I don't know, 3, 6, 9. And, you know what I'm saying, while you're doing this, you know, you're putting your thoughts on paper. But while you're doing it, do it with intent. Imagine yourself, you know what I mean, in that place, in that position, in that manager seat, wearing what you'd be wearing as a manager while you're writing it, or, you know, watching your views go up, or feeling yourself in the mindset that you need to be to make the changes needed to get your views up. And I'm telling you, you know what I'm saying, you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. Listen, I'm giving you some secrets to manifestation 101. It's nothing crazy. Y'all be thinking that you're, oh, you know, no, man, what you're doing is using everything that you've been taught your entire life to manifest your reality that your subconscious pretty much makes. You know what I'm saying? And your imagination, which is where everything starts. So instead of you allowing for the powers that be or whatever to script you to manifest whatever they want, you're scripting yourself, reprogramming yourself to manifest what you want. And you're doing it on a high level on a regular basis. You know what I'm saying? And this is how you become a Sigma male. This is Sigma male stuff. You know what I'm saying? Manifesting and changing your reality to best suit you for the betterment of everybody. Getting things back to the natural ways. This is Sigma business, right? This is being a leader business. And you need to learn this kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, just making sure that you're writing things down, having a well-organized life will make you move like a well-organized machine. Also, AM early before you eat. You need to be working out. You need to be going for walks. If you can't, you know, do some squats, some burpees. If you can, lift weights, but you need to be working out. You need to be physically fit, however you deem working out to be. Some people can't lift weights like that. Some people can't go walking like that, but you can do something. And whatever you can do, you should be doing that. You need to have a healthy mind, body, and soul. Your body is your vessel. So your body being your vessel, you need to make sure you're taking care of your body. Part of taking care of your body is eating right, of course, which we'll get to, but working out, you know what I'm saying? Putting your body in rigorous, strenuous conditions, you know what I'm saying, as much as you possibly can to take it out of its comfort zone, which will put it and elevate it to the place that you want it to be at its highest self, its toughest self, you know, its most durable self. So as a Sigma male, and as a Sigma woman, you know, possibly too, but mainly as a male, you want to be combat ready at any point in time, meaning when you have a significant other, family, or if you're by yourself, being ready to throw hands, being ready to, you know, lift things, move things, make things happen without being exhausted, right? So you want to be conditioned, and you should be training on a regular basis. This conditioning will also strengthen your mind. I'm telling you, if you want to have a great day and start off your week right, and also, you know what I'm saying, make sure your mind is mentally ready for the day, you know what I mean, and whoever you're going to encounter, work out. When you put yourself through that kind of strain in the early AM, it does something for you. It makes you feel not just good because you worked out, but it's like it's a discipline thing. Like, okay, I did something really tough that most people can't do, and you're already starting your day off like a Superman or Superwoman or whatever, right? So working out is beneficial in so many different ways. This won't be the only time you work out, but make sure you go work out somewhere, you know what I'm saying? So you're strengthening your body, which will strengthen your mind, you know, you're stretching, and, you know, mind, body, soul, and spirit, and it's all connected, right? So all these things have to be done. That being said, make sure you're fasting, y'all. Listen, I know you want to go run and grab some nutritional, health beneficial pre-workout, but you don't need it. I don't take any pre-workout anything. You don't need it. And when you're done fasting, you know, the best pre-workout is honey. Raw honey. You know what I'm saying? It's like taking a shot of whatever your best pre-workout is, and it's all natural. Listen, I'm going to have a diet, you know, plans posted up at some point in time on the Patreon, or, you know, the members only or something like that, you know, but the the less you eat, the better. And the more healthy you eat, and I know it costs more, but you know, there's a saying, you get what you pay for. Well, when it comes to what you put in your body, don't you think that's more important than you going and buying a brand new car, you know, with a high car note? You know what I mean? And don't you think you should probably put some of that money into your body, your vessel, your actual vessel, and not the one that you use to tote your vessel around here and there? So you put all this money in the clothes you buy to make other people feel good, and the vehicle that you ride around in to impress other people, but your food, you'll go cheap with it. You won't get the fruit that you need. You won't, you know, go to a local produce spot, you know what I'm saying, and get your fruit or whatever. You won't do what needs to be done to take care of your actual body, but you'll like put your body in the expensive clothes and have this nice car. Make it make sense. Come on, man. Let's be men. Let's be men. Take care of your body, right? Fast. When you're fasting, your body is healing itself. I mean, look it up. This is the truth. Your body is healing itself. Fast. Let your body heal itself. I like to work out while I'm fasting. That to me accelerates it, you know, and the muscle growth. But hey, listen, it works for me. It might not work for you. You know what I mean? But definitely fast. Fast as long as you can. I like to get, I think some people say like a 12. I like to go for like 16 or whatever, but get like a 12-hour fast in. I'm telling you, fasting will get rid of all the fat, the horrible food that you ate the day before or whatever, and it'll get you on a crash course to get to being cut really quick, right? So fast, y'all, right? Make sure you're fasting. Make sure when you get done fasting, you're eating fruit, mostly fruit. If you're eating fruit, man, I'm telling you, it'll change your life. You'll feel lighter. You get the light codes from the fruit that you need. Make sure you're eating fruit. Fruit should be in your diet, man, mostly your diet. Some vegetables, very little meat, mostly chicken. If you're going to be eating any kind of, animal or whatever, definitely get off the red meat. I'm just trying to tell you how to, decalcify your pineal gland so you can start getting these downloads and improve your life, and just have life improving downloads that come to you all times of the day. Then you're jotting those down, so you have all these different ideas at all times of the day, and you're jotting them down, so you have millions of ideas that you can, go back on, look at whenever you might be going through a little writer's block or whatever, ring rust. You can go back to all the stuff you have written down and, get back to speed, right? So again, these are all the different methods that a Sigma male needs to be, taken in to become the ultimate version of himself, because the goal is to be the best version of yourself, to become the best version of yourself by working to, improve yourself daily. That's what all of this is about, okay? A few more things before I let you go. Make sure you don't let anyone knock you out of your masculine frame, right? There's gonna be a lot of people during the day that see you basking in your masculinity, and they're gonna just wanna knock you out of it, because the world is set up right now to knock a man out of his frame, just putting stuff out on TV to make women feel like they should be trying to have the role of a man, while also being able to always fall back on the role of a woman, right? Like, being able to fall back and be like, oh, well, I'm this lady. Well, I mean, you're kind of like a man, so, but, it's the powers that be and whatnot. Here we go. Well, 19 minutes. Well, yeah. It's the powers that be, convincing them that they need to want to act like this and be like that. And, take the role of a man and, act very masculine, while telling you that they're not acting masculine, while trying to tell you that you need to be softer, while telling you you're too soft. It's too much going on, okay? We gotta take our masculinity back, so it's about maintaining that masculine frame, and by doing so, it's not barking at everybody. If you gotta go off on someone, do it in a calm state, in a calm manner. Don't let anybody knock you out of your energy, because that's all they want to do. The world is set up right now to make sure that masculine men feel like they're toxic, and, they're trying to do away with us. We're not going anywhere. You know what I'm saying? So again, peace, love, and light. I appreciate y'all joining me this AM. you know, getting how I live out here on my AM walk. You know, don't have myself completely together yet, but it doesn't matter. I make sure I put the information out when I get the information. You know, hopefully you guys take it in consideration, you know what I'm saying? And hopefully more so than that, take some notes and actually implement these things, because, you know, the sooner you start getting up earlier in the AM, the sooner you start taking care of your body, you know, scripting things down, you know, you can optimize yourself. And when you optimize, you can start making sure that you get most of everything that you need taken care of every single day, and then you'll become a better version of yourself every single day, quicker and quicker and quicker, and to the point where you're like not like millions to, I don't know how to describe it, man. Like, you're really just so many steps ahead of everybody else that people feel like you're, you know what I'm saying, on some God level, you know, and you're really just optimizing, being disciplined, doing what needs to get done. And, you know, not just doing it just to be doing it, but doing it to work yourself towards being something greater, right? You're not just doing it like, I don't just work out to look good, right? I work out because I need to have that kind of energy. I have a 12-year-old son. You know, I need to have that kind of energy. I have a lot of work I got to do by myself. So, you know, it's just best for you to be as fit as possible, mentally, physically, spiritually, you know. And that being said, you know how we do. Love myself. Love yourself. Love God. I'm out.